Hello friends, welcome to this new and exciting video on basics of Power BI. Okay, this is a complete series where we are going to learn how to create what are the different visuals which are available in Power BI, how to create those visuals and how to format those visuals so that we can visualize the data gracefully. Okay, so till now we have learned so many videos and till now we have learned so many visuals. In today's video we are going to cover line and clustered column chart, how to prepare line and cluster column chart, as well as how to format this particular chart. Okay, so show you what we have learned till now. We have learned how to prepare stacked bar chart and how to format it. Then we have learned regarding stacked column chart, how to prepare and format. We have learned about cluster bar chart. We have learned cluster column chart. Then we have covered 100% stacked bar chart and 100% stacked column chart with proper formatting. In our previous video, we have learned how to create and format line and stacked column chart. Okay, and in today's video, we are going to cover line and cluster column chart. Okay, with proper formatting, how to create this particular chart and how to format this particular chart so that we can visualize the data very gracefully. Okay, so let us learn how to create this particular chart first, and after that we'll format this particular chart. So let us start. So for that, first we have to select the visual which we want to create. So in today's session, we will cover line and cluster column chart. So I'll select this particular visual. Okay, I'll just increase the size of the visual like this. Okay, this is done. Now what is the next thing? Just select the visual and see the basic thing. It is asking what you want to show on y-axis. Let's say we want to show diagnosis on y-axis. I'll just drag diagnosis. Sorry, what do you want to show on x-axis? So let us drag diagnosis on x-axis. So it means that on x-axis, diagnosis information will be present. Now the next thing is it is asking column for y-axis. Now, as this chart is line and cluster column chart, okay, so it will have columns in the form of bars, okay, as well as it will have line chart as well. So first thing, what information you want to show in the form of columns. So what I'll do, I'll just show medication cost in the form of column like this, okay, against the diagnosis. So this is sum of medication cost versus diagnosis chart, a simple column chart. Okay, now the next field is line y-axis. It means that it is asking that what information you want to show in the form of line chart. Okay, so I want to show total treatment cost as a line. Done. Very easy, right? So this is right now line and column chart. Okay, but our topic was line and cluster column chart. So what is the meaning of cluster? Okay, so cluster is nothing but a group of bars. Right now, if you see, we have diagnosis on x-axis. Now let's say you want to create cluster of columns, okay, based on different department. Okay, I'll repeat again. Let's say, okay, you want to create cluster of diagnosis based on different departments. How to do that? You will just drag department to the column legend. Okay, like this. Done. So a cluster of columns is created. Okay, so you can see for hypertension as diagnosis, we have 5 departments, which is cardiology, general surgery, neurology, orthopedics, and some of treatment. Pediatrics. Okay, so for each and every diagnosis, we have five departments, and so this particular chart is nothing but line, which have line chart, and cluster column chart, which have columns in the form of clusters. Okay, so our chart is prepared. Now if you want to divide this particular chart for different insurance provider, okay, so for each and every provider you cannot create this chart because it will waste time. Okay, for creating the same chart which will show the same information but for different insurance provider, what you can do, you can just drag insurance provider on small multiples, so it will just divide the chart, okay, like this, and it is very easy to create, right? So you can use this in your reports. Okay, right now I'll just remove it. Okay, now what is the meaning of tooltip? We have already discussed in our previous video. If you drag your cursor on any of the bar, it will show some information. So this information is nothing but tooltip information. So right now it is showing diagnosis, department, and total medication cost, which is 93601. If you want to show more information on this tooltip, you can drag any field. For example, total patient. So I'll just drag total patient on tooltip. Now, if you drag your cursor on any of the bar, it will show total patient as well. Okay, done. It is very easy. Okay, so these are the options for creating this line and cluster column chart. Okay. Now let us see how to format this particular chart so that we can visualize the data very carefully, okay, and easily. So for that, first thing is we have to decide the size of the chart. Okay, so for size of the visual, so I'll just select the visual. For defining the size of the visual, you have to click the visual. You have to go on general. You have to define the properties in terms of height and width. So what I'll do, I'll give height as 480 pixels and width as 1000. Okay, I'll just drag this visual in the center. Okay, then the next thing is, okay, first decide the canvas background. Now what is canvas? So the space where we create different visuals, that space is nothing but the canvas. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll select darker color on canvas. Okay, so for giving canvas background, you have to just click on canvas. You have to go on format your report page option. Okay, and there will be one option for canvas background. Select color as black. Okay, even though you have selected color as black, but color is not visible because of the transparency. So currently transparency is 100%. So I'll just reduce it to 0. Now canvas background is visible. Okay, then Now it is looking very awkward that our visual is having white color, background color is white for the visual, and our canvas background color is white. So always remember that if you're creating any dashboard, no, so make sure that your visual background and canvas background is same, so that only bars will be visible on the your dashboard. Okay. So what we'll do, we will give color for this particular visual, background color for this particular visual as black. So for that, you have to just select your visual. You have to go to format your visual option, go to general setting, go to effect. Okay. So here background is there. Then if you don't want background, you can disable it very easily. Okay, if you want, you can. Then you can select color as black here, and transparency is 0. So if transparency is 0, color will be visible. Now right now, if you observe that our visual does not have any border. Okay, so if you want to give border for the visual, you have to just select your visual, go to format your visual option, go to general, go to effect, and then you have to just enable this visual border. Now there are multiple options for visual border. You can select the color of border as white, and instead of sharp corner, we'll give rounded corner, and you can give any value in between 15 to 20 pixel, and select the width of the border as 2 pixels so that it will be clearly visible. Okay. Now if you want shadow for your bar, you can enable this. Right now the shadow color is black, we'll make it white. Now once you selected the color as white, if you can observe that the shadow is present. Okay, the shadow is on the bottom position and towards the right position. Okay, because the position selected is bottom right. Then yeah, this much is fine. Okay. Now even though if you look towards your visual, it is not looking that good, right? Because it is not showing the information which we can see very like easily, or we can see gracefully. Okay, it is not looking that aesthetic. So what should we do? Okay, so what we'll do, we'll just select the visual. Now we'll format our visual. First we'll format x-axis, so whatever the information which is present on x-axis. Okay, right now the text color is either black or gray, so we will select the text color as white. Okay, we'll increase the size to 12. Okay, and we'll make the information as bold so that we can easily see the information given on x-axis. So the current title on x-axis is diagnosis. It is not visible because of the text color, so I'll just make it bold. I'll increase this title size to 15. Okay, and I'll select text color as white. Similarly, in the similar way, we have to format y-axis as well. Okay, so this is y-axis. So now for formatting y-axis, we have to just click on the drop down. Okay, now you can easily see you can define minimum and maximum value of y-axis. Right now it is fine. If you want logarithmic scale, you can do that as well. If you want to invert this range, invert the range means right now it is starting from 0 and going towards the maximum value. If you click on this, so it will start from maximum value and go till 0. Okay, if you want to invert the charge, you can do. I'll disable that one. Now, what are the values which are present on y-axis? The text color is gray, so I'll select it as white. I'll make it bold. I'll increase the text size to 12. Then, yeah, title present on y-axis. So similarly, I'll make it bold. Text color will be white, and title size will be 15. Done. Now, what is secondary axis? So the axis which is present on right side, which is for this line. Okay, this is nothing but the secondary y-axis. So you can define range for this axis as well. Okay, then same logarithmic scale you can do. I'll just disable that one. Then what are the values which are present on secondary y-axis? We'll make it bold. We'll increase the size to 12, and we'll select white as color. Then the title which is present, again, it is not visible because of text color. So we have made it bold, text size 15, and color is white. Done. Now we can easily visualize the information which is present on our visual. Right now, what is legend? So this particular information which is showing what are the different colors used for different department. Okay, so these are nothing but legend. We'll format that as well. They are not clearly visible because of text color only. Okay, so I'll just make it bold. I'll increase the size to 12, and I'll select color as white. And right now, if you observe, these are aligned towards the left side and at the top position of the visual. Okay, so we can change the position also. Okay, instead of top left, we can select top center so that our legend will be aligned toward at the topmost part of the visual and at the center of the visual. Then the next thing is title. Okay, if you do, now right now the title for legend is this department. Okay, if you don't want title, you can disable this, but I want it, I'll enable it. Okay, now the next information is grid line. Okay, so these dotted lines are nothing but the grid line. So what I'll do, I'll change the color of grid line. Okay, and instead of dotted, I'll select solid line, and I'll increase the size so that grid lines will be clearly visible. Then the next thing is zoom slider. So you can provide zoom slider for both the axis, for y-axis as well as for secondary y-axis. What is zoom slider? So it gives the functionality to change the values present on y-axis like this. Okay, so you can do this for both secondary y-axis as well as y-axis. So I have given zoom slider for both the axis. Okay, then next thing is, if you want slider labels, you can do. Otherwise, you can disable it. Okay, now this particular information columns. These are nothing. This particular setting is nothing but for these particular columns. Okay, so I'll select for cardiology. We can define color. For cardiology, I'll select this one. Then for general surgery, I'll select second one. Then for neurology, I'll select this. Then orthopedics, I'll select fourth one. And at last, for pediatrics, I'll select the last one. Okay. Then the next thing is we can define border of the bar with the help of this toggle button. If you enable, so you can, there will be functionality to create border for this bar as well, and you can change the color of bar border as well. Now from lines, you can format this particular line, which is right now blue in color. Okay, so line style is solid. Okay, and the width is 3 pixel. You can increase the width, but 3 looks cool. Okay, line type is linear. You can draw smooth line as well like this. Okay, or you can draw step line as well like this. So we can select smooth line. Okay, and smooth type, there are two options, monotone and cardinal. Right now it is selected as monotone, and if you select cardinal, it will look like straight, somewhat straight. So I'll select monotone. Okay, and to define the color of the line, you can select this particular option. So I'll select white color, so that line will be clearly visible. Okay, or else you can select this as well. Okay, if this is not looking good, yeah, the white is looking good only. Okay, so we'll select white. Now if you want to shade it, like show the shaded area below the line chart, you can enable this. Okay, you can choose select the color as well. Okay, if you want to change the color, you can do like this, and you can decide transparency for that. Then next thing is marker. Okay, so if you want to show important information in the form of dot, you can just enable this. Okay, and there are multiple settings as well. You can select the shape of the marker, diamond, square, and also I'll select square. Size also you can define. You can increase and decrease the size as well. And the next thing is you can change the color. So what I'll do, I'll select this gray color. Okay, white is looking good only. So I'll select white only. Okay, and now see, if you visualize the graph, it is not showing the data directly. Okay, we have to take our cursor, and then it will show the information, like total medication cost is 93601. But if you want that it should show the information directly, we can enable this data label option. Now for each and every bar we have some information, or we can say that for each and every important point we can see the data carefully. For example, if we consider this particular bar, so right now it is showing 93K on secondary y axis. Okay, so we can use data label option there. Okay, so orientation is horizontal. So instead of horizontal orientation, what I'll do, I'll select vertical orientation. Okay, then propose above is good. And next thing is values. Okay, what are the values which are showing for data label? We'll make it bold. We'll increase the size. Okay, we'll select text color as white and background color as black, so that every information will be clearly visible. Okay, so done. Yeah. So this is the complete formatting of our line and cluster column chart. So right now, just by visualizing, you can tell the numbers directly. Okay, you don't have to take your cursor, or you don't have to match with the axis is given. Okay, just by visualizing the number, just by watching the chart carefully, you can directly tell the numbers. Okay, so what we have learned in today's video, we have learned how to create line and cluster column chart. What is the use of line and cluster column chart? Okay, and we have learned how to create this particular chart, and as well as how to format this chart so that we can visualize the data easily. Okay, and the last thing which is remaining in our visual is title for our visual. Also, how to format the title? You have to select the visual, go to format your visual option, go to general, select title. Right now, the title is sum of medication cost. So I'll remove sum of, it will be medication cost. Then sum of treatment cost. Again, we'll remove sum of, it will be medication cost, treatment cost, and total patient by diagnosis as well as department. Then why title is not visible? Because of text color. Okay, so we'll make the text color as white, we'll make it bold, we'll increase the size to 15. Right now, if the title is aligned towards left side, we'll align title towards at the middle. Okay, and one more thing, to just separate the title, okay, to just separate the title from the visual, we can draw one line there, which is divider line. So just change the color, the line will be visible. Just increase the width. If you want to give subtitle, you can enable this. Okay, otherwise you can disable. So this is the complete and proper formatting of our line and cluster column chart. So in today's video, what we have learned how to create line and cluster column chart, how to format line and cluster column chart, and what is the different information which we can show, okay, on line and cluster column chart. So if you have liked this video, if you feel that this video is informative, just press the like button. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel as well. Thank you for joining with me in this video. Thank you.